In today's newscast, 138 reforms issued in law enforcement review. Implementation manager hired to oversee reforms. The AGAPÉ Total Life Academy adds 7th grade. New labor management system to be officially launched. BVI joins call for response to disaster displacement. Virgin GORDA hosts successful men's health fair. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you're with CG. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG Insurance. Good like that.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Wednesday, June 26, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Wednesday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, a comprehensive review of law enforcement and criminal justice bodies within the British Virgin Islands has uncovered significant issues of corruption and operational failures, leading to 138 recommendations for reform. Kamal Haynes has this report.
The 169-page document, reviewed by His Majesty's Chief Inspector of Constabulary and Fire and Rescue Services, Andy Cook, highlights long-standing corruption and systematic deficiencies across several public sector bodies. Chief Inspector Cook's review scrutinized 9 key public sector entities, including the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, His Majesty's Customs, the Financial Investigation Agency, the Department of Immigration, His Majesty's Virgin Islands Prison Service, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, the Magistrates Court, the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, and the Attorney General's Chambers. Among these, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force received the most recommendations with 38, followed by Marine and Border Security with 27. Cook expressed grave concerns about not only the reviewed organizations, but other relevant departments and government ministries across the public sector that negatively impact law enforcement and criminal justice operations. Well, he said, and I quote, "Often it was the processes and procedures across the public sector and how they were applied that had a negative effect on law enforcement and criminal justice bodies. These included how funding and recruitment operated, how the most basic goods and services had to be procured, and how decisions were reached and applied. We also found that leadership in some of the organizations that we reviewed needed to improve," end quote. The lack of basic governance principles, Cook noted, fosters an environment where corrupt practices can flourish. This systemic issue, he said, has eroded confidence in the performance management systems designed to ensure effective and ethical operation of individuals, teams, and organizations. The review also identified serious failings within the territory's law enforcement and criminal justice bodies, some of which the review found to pose direct threats to staff and public safety. Cook emphasized that these issues are not solely the responsibility of current senior leaders. He said, and I quote, "In some cases, these were so serious as to endanger the life of staff and the public. Often, these failings had existed for many years, and the changes required are contingent on financial and political support, which we found to be lacking," end quote. A particularly troubling finding was the pervasive lack of trust, cooperation, and collaboration between public sector bodies. Cook warned that without significant improvement in interagency cooperation, the effectiveness of each organization would be compromised. He said, and I quote, "This may be because of corrupt or dishonest practices, some of which were identified in the Commission of Inquiry report. Regardless of the reasons, a failure by law enforcement and criminal justice bodies to work better together will undermine the effectiveness of each organization," end quote. While Volume 1 of the report outlines the immediate areas for improvement within the 9 reviewed bodies, Volume 2, expected by late summer 2024, will offer a more detailed assessment of how current arrangements can be enhanced, along with additional recommendations and options for change. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
His Excellency Governor Daniel Pruce has announced the recruitment of an implementation manager by the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office to oversee the 138 reforms recommended in the recently published Review of Law Enforcement and Criminal Justice Bodies within the British Virgin Islands report. Governor Pruce made this announcement in a statement on Tuesday, confirming that the manager, who arrived in the BVI sometime last month, has already begun work with the relevant agencies. He emphasized the significance of this development, reiterating his commitment to enhancing the security of the Virgin Islands, and praised as well the proactive efforts of officers across the various agencies who have already started acting on the recommendations.
I'm delighted to have the opportunity to be here today to meet a new batch of recruits for the RVIPF. This is a very, very tangible demonstration of how we're building capability in our law enforcement agencies, and particularly appropriate on this day when we take delivery of the Law Enforcement Review put together by His Majesty's Inspectorate. We're taking forward our work on that review already, and I pay tribute to officers across all agencies who are already well engaged in that. This is about building capability, it's about collaborating effectively across agencies. It's also about obviously pursuing criminals and bringing them to justice, and above all ensuring that providing the right levels of support and care to victims of crime. It's an important program that lies ahead of us. I've no doubt in the determination of all involved to deliver on it, and look forward to continuing that work in the period ahead.
Viewers, up next we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Orange alert! Orange alert!
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along on the local scene, after some 25 years of providing Christian-based primary education within the territory, AGAPÉ Total Life Academy is pleased, they say, to announce that it will reintroduce a Grade 7 in time for the 2024-2025 school year at the Anderson Estate Tortola location, following the recent approval from the Ministry of Education to expand to a secondary division. Known for producing individuals with strong academic skills, students enroll in the new Grade 7 will receive instruction in various subjects to further strengthen their educational pursuits. They said, and I quote, "During our first year at the AGAPÉ Total Life High School, will only cater to a maximum of 15 students at the Grade 7 level, thus space is limited. It is our hope that given our proven track record with an EBUNC curriculum, our higher education will become the preferred choice as we offer another option in Christian education within the territory." School Administrator Lynette Smith added, and I quote, This expansion to the high school aligns with the daycare to tertiary level education vision of our affiliated church. Now, AGAPÉ Total Life Center to provide, of course, comprehensive Christian education. So it will really be exciting that our vision is being realized at this time. Among the many benefits of attending the new ATLA High School in the prospect for online dual enrollment from the sophomore year for qualifying and high-achieving students who are seeking an additional academic challenge. This program, they said, will allow students to simultaneously enroll in Pensacola Christian College in Florida, USA, and graduate from ATLA High School with up to 1 year's worth of college credits as part of its relationship with the university. Expressing excitement about the addition of a high school, Apostle Colonel P. Foy, servant leader at ATLC, said that upon graduation, we missed the opportunity to retain graduating students along with their younger siblings and family members because grade 6 was our highest offering. Adding grade 7 would solidify our students' academic foundation and retention rate as they continue to benefit from our curriculum that provides excellence in education from a Christian perspective. With limited spaces available, interested persons can collect application forms from the school office at Anderson Estate from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and or email agapetla@gmail.com by registration, and that deadline is 30th of June 2024. Founded by pastor and educator Dr. C. Lucia Woods in September of 1988 with 7 students. ATLA is a comprehensive Christian educational institution which currently accommodates children from ages 3 to 12. Teachers undergo annual training in the various curriculum to ensure they are equipped with current teaching strategies and resources. ATLA provides quality education and glorifies God through the training and nurturing of students in their spiritual, intellectual, physical, emotional, cultural, and social development. In a move to modernize workforce management, the territory of the Virgin Islands has officially launched a new labor management system. Deputy Premier and Minister of Financial Services, Labor and Trade, the Honorable Lorna Smith, OBE, unveiled the system, hailing it as a landmark development for both the Department of Labor and the entire British Virgin Islands.
This innovative platform is designed to streamline and automate many of the department's core functions, making it easier for employers to find the right talent, for job seekers to find the right opportunities, and for the government to manage the territory's workforce effectively. For employers, the labor management system offers a user-friendly portal to register your business, post job vacancies, manage work permit applications, and identify the most suitable candidates from our pool of qualified job seekers. For job seekers, the labor management system provides a centralized platform to search for jobs, upload your resume, apply for jobs, and receive and accept interview requests.
Smith emphasized that the new system is far more than a simple job board. She said, and I quote, "This is a one-stop shop for career development," highlighting the comprehensive nature of the platform. The system is designed to streamline various labor-related processes and provide a centralized hub for both employers and job seekers.
The labor management system is more than just a job board or a work permit processing system. It is a comprehensive tool that will transform the way we manage labor in the British Virgin Islands. The system includes modules for health and safety, labor relations, and workforce development, all aimed at ensuring a fair, safe, and productive work environment for everyone. In the future, the labor management system will provide valuable insights into labor market trends, allowing us to make informed decisions about workforce needs. The launch of the labor management system is a major step forward in our ongoing efforts to modernize labor administration in the BVI. We are committed to creating a business environment that is conducive to growth and investment, and a labor market that is inclusive and equitable.
The labor management system is expected to offer a range of services, potentially including job listings, skill matching, career guidance, and labor market information. Minister Smith also stressed that this launch marks just the beginning of a broader plan to develop workforce management within the Virgin Islands. Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motos Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motos. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotos.com.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The British Virgin Islands has joined the governments of Chile and Colombia in jointly calling for the strengthening of the regional framework for response to forced displacements caused by disasters such as hurricanes in Latin America and the Caribbean. Now, the BVI congratulated Colombian Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Luis Gilberto Murillo, on his government's successful hosting of an official consultation with the countries and territories of the wider region to advance the process.
For the small island developing states of the Caribbean, there is a direct link between climate change, displacement, and sustainable development. Our geographical location in a hurricane belt means that we cannot avoid natural disasters. We have no choice but to adapt to worsening weather conditions to minimize the possibility of mass displacement. However, the increasing frequency of extreme weather events in the Caribbean, driven by climate change, has considerably heightened the risk of displacements occurring. The British Virgin Islands, unfortunately, has already been the victim of this. In 2017, our island was struck by 2 Category 5 hurricanes within 2 weeks that caused catastrophic damage. Most homes and public infrastructure were destroyed. Many residents had no choice but to leave the islands. We were fortunate that the member states of CARICOM and OECS assisted us in temporary relocation of displaced families. This was based on regional solidarity and regional arrangements that provide for mutual support in the event of a natural disaster.
Special Envoy of the Virgin Islands, Mr. Benito Wheatley, also called for preventative measures to be taken to minimize mass displacements by hurricanes.
In the aftermath of the hurricanes, what our people wanted most was to return home. However, their return hinged on the ability of the government and people to rebuild quickly. Reconstruction did take place rapidly because most homeowners and businesses had some form of insurance that covered a high percentage of rebuilding costs. Enough progress was made to permit the displaced to return home within 2 years. This reduced the pressure on our Caribbean neighbors. While tragic, hurricane recovery was viewed as an opportunity to drive sustainable development and build greater climate resilience across the islands, so that in the event of a future hurricane, the level of displacement would be minimized. Importantly, none of us can control natural disasters. However, we can better prepare for them to prevent mass displacements from happening. This requires not just putting early warning systems in place, but also taking the necessary climate change adaptation measures to build resilience. In the Caribbean, housing must be durable enough to withstand hurricanes. Robust building standards and enforcement are critical in this regard. Drainage systems must also be able to handle much heavier rainfall. Insurance schemes can provide a degree of financial security in the event of a natural disaster as well.
In the Caribbean, housing must be durable enough to withstand, of course, hurricanes. Wheatley highlighted the need for a robust building standards and enforcement, which he said is critical within this regard.
There is a high cost for all of these adaptive measures, but a country's overall level of resilience must be high enough to allow the society to recover quickly from an extreme weather event to minimize mass displacement. This is why, in the Caribbean context, we cannot separate climate change, displacement, and sustainable development. Our reality does not give us that luxury. By necessity, as small and developing states, we must take an integrated approach. If we do not, climate displacements could become a regular occurrence in the future that would be unsustainable for the Caribbean. We must remember it just takes one catastrophic hurricane to bring a Caribbean society to a complete stop, from which it would take over a decade to recover. The British Virgin Islands is an example of that. Mr. Chair, I ask that the link between climate change, displacement, and sustainable development in the Caribbean is captured in the report of this consultation and factored into the Chile Declaration and Planned Action. This would greatly assist with engaging the Caribbean in regional cooperation and regional frameworks on displacement.
Mr. Wheatley thanked the Foreign Minister Murillo for the special session for Caribbean representatives that convened by Colombia Vice Minister, Multilateral Affairs, the Honorable Elizabeth Taylor Jay, to further hear the Caribbean's challenges as a vulnerable group of cits. The Office of Gender Affairs recently concluded Men's Health Week 2024 with a comprehensive health fair on Virgin Gorda, focusing on raising awareness about various health issues affecting men. The event, held from June 10th to the 22nd under the theme Men's Health is Our Wealth, provided free health screenings and valuable information to local residents. Patricia Hackett, Gender Affairs Coordinator, emphasized the importance of hosting the fair on Virgin Gorda, stating this event provided an invaluable opportunity for residents to have access to certain health services and related health materials and information. She expressed satisfaction with the turnout, particularly noting that the participation of young men from the community was well supported. The fair offered free screenings for diabetes and HIV, as well as general health checkups. Mental health information focusing on depression and anxiety was also available to attendees. 6 organizations, including the BVI Diabetes Association, the BVI Red Cross, VG, and the 5 Doctors Medical and Wellness Center, set up booths to provide services and information. Participants showed enthusiasm for learning about sexual health, HIV/AIDS, and mental health. Many took advantage of the HIV/STI testing services, with some pledging to continue regular health checkups. One attendee praised the initiative, stating that knowing one's health status is crucial, and advocated for more young men on the sister islands to undergo regular health screenings. The Office of Gender Affairs booth provided information on alcohol use, health and violence, and their effects on men's health services, as well as facts and myths about prostate health. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com and like us, of course, on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I will see you again. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening. A happy Wednesday's wish to each and every one of you. Goodbye.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer in line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
Sonny.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
One.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually...
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites.
It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 6. Introducing Sheldon Frett, actor, film producer, writer. Daylon Vantapool, entrepreneur. Terrence Neal, creative director. Chad George, entrepreneur. Humphrey Liu, financial services professional. Jamali DJ Molly Thomas, sales manager. Kai DeCastro, entrepreneur. Dean the Sportsman Greenaway, journalist. St. Clair Steady Fleming, entrepreneur. Devon Cowell, brand specialist. Robert Green, footballer. And Rick S.S. Grant, author. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, coming June 5th, exclusively on 284 Media, inspiring a generation of greatness.